I hope you're doing well. This is adoption update number 4. So we had our home study today, and that is when the social worker or somebody from an agency that you're adopting from comes to your home and, sorry, our dog is barking in the background, comes to your home and just looks over everything. Ours took a bunch of pictures to put in her report that she's going to present, and then we had this 4 or 5 pages, one-sided pages of questions we had to answer, anywhere from how we were raised, how our relationship with our parents is, how our relationship with our siblings are, how we raise our children or how we plan to raise our children, if there's just all these questions. And then she went and asked our house helper some questions, and then Thomas's babysitter some questions, and just trying to get to know us the best that she possibly could. And then she looked through pictures. She even took some pictures of pictures, and she was really, really encouraged by what she saw. Not only was she encouraged by what we could provide, but I think she was also encouraged by the fact that we have Filipino friends here that will help us adjust to having a Filipino in our home, and will help that Filipino child adjust to life here. And I think she was also encouraged by the fact that we have so much family back in the States that want to love on this child and help us raise this child. And just, I was listing all the different activities and things that Thomas has gotten to do with his family, and just how, oh, this certain person likes to do this and this person likes to do this, and just all the excitement and the joy that we get to experience every time that Thomas gets to see his family. And so I think she was very encouraged by that. And I think she was also encouraged that not only have we done some research, and I had a cousin that was actually adopted, and so I was young though when she was adopted. I was in 6th grade, but I've kind of know a little bit from that, and I have my aunt that I can talk to about certain things. But she was also encouraged by the fact that we have Filipinos that are in and out of our house on a daily basis, so they're used to cooking rice. They're used to the basic Filipino diet, and this is something I never thought of. So I'm glad that the social worker made that comment, that the child will have to adjust going from the food that they're used to eating to what we're used to eating. Because I mean, our favorite foods are spaghetti and pizza, and the average Filipino is not eating a lot of spaghetti and pizza. And so, and also we'll make sure that they have fruits and vegetables and things, but just, easing them into things. Sometimes culturally children can be on the bottle longer here, so you might have to wean them off of the bottle. They might sleep in a crib longer, or even sleep with other adults, and just how we'll do things a little differently. We'll have to ease them into that and help them figure out what that's gonna look like and things. So, but we were so encouraged. The home study went amazing. She was super nice, and I had some friends that helped me relax beforehand. We went out and got pedicures, which pedicures here are $8, okay? So I cannot afford them in the States, and I rarely get them done in the States, but here they are $8, so they are so affordable here. And then we went to lunch, so that was nice to kind of relax before knowing that this lady was going to come, and just not knowing what questions she was going to ask. And while we were eating, Another couple that I know that has adopted one child and is in the process of adopting another was there, also eating. So I kind of was able to ask them a few questions and bounce things off of them. And yeah, they're like, oh, they'll love you, don't worry about it. And they were just so encouraging. And it was nice to know that. It was a great reminder of these people are on our side. They want to get these kids into a loving family and to take the best care of these kids as they possibly can. We all know that an orphanage is not ideal for a child. You know, we're all meant to be loved and to have affection shown to us and to have that individualized attention. And that happens through a family. So it was a really encouraging day. You can ask my mom, you can ask my grandma, like I was sitting there saying, okay, do I need to do this, this, and this? And you know, I was going through cleaning the house and doing all this crazy stuff, and it was not bad. It was not bad at all. She was here less than an hour, so, or maybe just an hour. So it wasn't bad at all. So with that, we have one more piece of paper. We have to get this piece of paper. We have to get on an airplane, and we live on one island, and we have to go to another island where the capital is, and we're doing that on Friday. And so we have to get up super early, and our flight leaves really early. We have a really small time, it's a time crunch, not a whole lot of time. So please keep that in your prayers, that everything would just work how it's supposed to, and even though we don't have a whole lot of time, that it would all work out and there wouldn't be that stress, and that we would just be able to get that done in a good, timely manner. And yeah, that's our last piece of paper. And other than that, we're just waiting for the child services to sit there and say, hey, we have this child. And then we'll look at their profile and see if we feel like they'd be a match for our family. So please just keep that in your prayers. As of right now, we are praying for a toddler, a boy ages 3 or younger, and there isn't one right now. So yeah, we're just praying that the Lord would bring the right child into our home that we can just love and Thomas can play with and just become great friends, because it's hard to be the only child, and here it's a different environment, so it's not like he can constantly go out and play with other kids. So thank you so much for your prayers and your encouragement and your love, and please keep the prayers coming, as we still have that document that we have to get in Manila, and that's going to be a process in itself. And then we just have to sit and wait for a child to come available. So thank you so much for your prayers. Have a great day. God bless.